My mill faked an emergency to test me. I, 30F, have been married to my husband 32M for 5 years. My mill has always been a little over the top when it comes to her son, but I've tried to brush it off, but she recently took the crazy to a whole new level. My husband and I had a rare Saturday night to ourselves. We were planning a quiet date night, takeout, a movie, the works. Around 7 p.m., Mill calls, absolutely sobbing. She says she's fallen in her backyard and thinks she broke her ankle. My husband immediately starts grabbing his stuff to head over, but she, through her wailing, says that only I should come, because she didn't want to ruin his night. I thought it was a little weird, but I didn't want to seem cold or make it a thing. So I drove over to her house. When I get there, she's sitting on her porch with her foot propped up on a pillow, with an ice pack casually resting on it. No tears. No panic. She even smiles when she sees me, like I'm delivering a pizza instead of coming to her rescue. I asked if she needed me to call an ambulance or drive her to the hospital, and she goes, "Oh, before we do that, could you help me in the kitchen real quick?" Huh? She gets up and leads me into her kitchen. On the counter are a cutting board, a knife, and a giant bowl of tomatoes. She says, "I've been meaning to make sauce, but with my ankle, I can't stand for too long. Would you mind chopping these for me?" I just stood there, trying to process. I finally said, "If you're well enough to cook, you're well enough to drive yourself to the ER." She got all huffy and said she was just trying to make the most of a bad situation. By the time I got home, I was shaking. I was so mad. I told my husband everything, and he called her immediately. She admitted the whole thing was a test to see if I was devoted enough to the family. My husband went off on her, and now she's not speaking to us because, apparently, I failed her loyalty test.